Hey guys, I just want to let y'all know right before the video starts that today my voice has had a rough day. Okay. I was streaming for quite a few hours on Twitch with the link in the description, by the way. I was streaming a while on Twitch and my voice got really sore from all the screaming I did today, and it was just really hurting when I was making this video. So if I stutter or have to cough or like clear my throat or something happens at some point, just know I'm sorry in advance, and I'll also probably say sorry in the video too. But any which way, I won't stop y'all from going and enjoying the video any further. So good luck, and hopefully this teaches you something, any which way. Peace out. Hey guys, welcome to musty slash breezy flicking. If you want to go straight to breezy flicking, here's the timestamp on the video. If you don't want to and you want to stick around for the musty flick, I'm gonna teach y'all that right now. Let's get right into it. So the first step's gonna be holding down jump. So a lot of people, when they first start out doing this by themselves, they don't hold down jump and instead try to just jump once and flick, which it can work, but you see how little height I'm getting? This is what happens when you just jump and do it. Like, it can work, yes, but if you hold it down, look how much more height you have. So you can get that perfect amount of height just to flick the ball a little bit more. So when you want to do a musty flick, you can hold, and it just gives you that much more needed air and space to do the musty, right? So if you hold it down, that's just a really good first step on how to do it. The next part in knowing how to do this is actually when to do the backflip, right? So a lot of people starting off, not only will they just jump, they'll also do this number and backflip, thinking, what am I doing wrong? So the problem with the musty flick is to get that momentum you need to hit the ball to do the flicking part. You have to have your car a little bit past 90 degrees. So right here, I mean, it works, but you don't get that momentum you need, right? So the further back your car can be past 90 degrees, the better. You see how I'm going forward when I'm doing this? It's because my car is past that 90-degree point. It's past this spot right here, right? So when you're going for the flick, just hold, cock back, and then flick. It's practically that simple. Now, another major tip is to make sure the ball isn't sparking, right? What I mean by that is, look at the ball right here. You see how it's sparking on my car, right? So like if I go to dribble it right here, you see how it's sparking and it's just not standing still. You're gonna want to learn how to get the car control for it to be completely flat. So look, like this. You see how it's not sparking whatsoever? It's just chilling on my car. That's what you want in this situation. And it's really easy to learn that. Just go practice driving the ball around for a little while. Just be slow with it. Don't press your brakes. And yeah, so that's basically everything you need to know how to do the musty flick. Now, doing it is completely different because you have to have that setup. So what I would suggest is having the ball right on the hood of your car, right? So right on that windshield spot right there would work. But just know this is not going to be a first try, first go. You're going to have to try this a lot. But having it right on the windshield works about for me each time right there. And it's really simple, right? Really easy mechanic versus like a breezy flick or something. It's really easy mechanic to get off. It's really useful, versatile. And yeah, that's how you do a musty flick. On to the breezy flicking part. Okay guys, for the breezy flicking part, I'm going to have you do one quick thing if you have yet to do it. Remember, this mechanic is very advanced. This took me several days of practicing. Yes, I'm talking in free play for 6 hours at a time almost, and I still can't get it down every try. Right? This mechanic is stupid hard, very, very difficult mechanic to do, and just know it's going to take a bunch of practice to get this right. But the first thing I'm going to need you to do is go into your settings. If you go into your controls, right, and if you do not set an air roll button, you have to have one of these. You have to have either just a straight air roll button or have an air roll left and right. Now, I love air roll left and right. It's better for me personally, but someone like Squishy just uses air roll. It doesn't matter which you use. You can use both, actually. But As long as you have one of these down, you're just good to go. So once you have that down, plug into your controller, unlike mine is right now. Plug in your controller, and first tip is learn how to do a tornado spin. Now, a tornado spin is really simple. There's nothing to it. It's just simply holding an arrow. I'm holding left, for example. And when you hold that arrow left, push your joystick to the right, right? So it's counterintuitive, right? If I hold my right arrow, I hold my joystick to the left, right? So for right now, for example, I'm holding my left arrow, pushing the joystick to the right, and it looks like this. You just hold it, and you hold your jump button, like the musty flick. You have to hold your jump button, right? It gives you that height, and this is pretty simple. You know, this is nowhere close to what a breezy flick looks like, but it is part of what a breezy flick is. Now, moving on to the next step is do the tornado spin, but halfway through the spin, completely release your arrow, right? So do your tornado spin and release. It looks like that. Now you can see where the breezy flick's coming into play, right? So you do that and release. And the further up you do it, the the easier it gets the more you do it, right? So I would have you practice on that for like 30 minutes. Never mess it up. It's very simple. You can add the flick in if you want while practicing it, right? You just backflip, you get it on there. And basically it's a really easy move to do, right? But the hardest part is the setup, which I'll teach you how to do the setup right about now. Now, see, with the setup, it's the same thing with the musty flick. You do not at all want the ball sparking. If you weren't here for the musty flick, I'll show you. You don't want the ball doing this. You see how the ball's sparking on my car right now? It has those small little sparks right at the bottom. You don't want that. What you want is this right here. It's completely calm. No sparks. It's just going, right? That's what you want. So you have to make sure you have that ball control first. If you don't, then you're more than likely going to mess this up each time, right? So, with that being said, let's go into it. Now, if you use, let's say, a left arrow, sorry for my voice, guys. I'm losing my voice any which way. If you do a, for instance, left arrow, keep the ball on the right side of your car. You use a right arrow, keep the ball on the left side of your car. Now, I'd have the ball positioned around, you see right where the windshield is, right at the very bottom of the windshield? I'd have it right around there, or right where the exhaust pokes out of the car. Somewhere around there, right? And once you do it, remember, just do your simple basics here. You have to just do this and keep practicing that. Now, one thing I forgot to mention is, if you weren't here for the musty flick, your car has to be at least a 90-degree angle to get the flick off. If it's not, it'll look something like this, where you don't really go forward. You have to like, it's weird, right? So you have to have that 90-degree at least like this, where your car's facing that, to go forward. You see how it went forward there? If you don't do it right, you'll just mess up completely, right? So make sure when you're doing the motion, your car is not messing up, and it's at least 90 degrees or more to get that flick off on the ball, right? So now doing this, doing the setup itself. Now, this is the very, very challenging part. This part is very hard. I'm gonna see if I can do it first try with you, but remember, keep the ball on whatever side you need it on, right in between the exhaust and the windshield if possible, is the most ideal place, right? Hold your jump button, do that motion you've learned how to do so much, and flick. Basically, that's about all it is, right? So, of course, I didn't do it first try. It's still a working progress with me. But basically, that's all a breezy flick is, right? You keep practicing. Just keep resetting the ball if you need to. Keep practicing. This is a very, very hard mechanic. I don't expect you to get it first try. Now, once you get the hang of it, though, it gets really easy. So, like, right now, if I just relax, you know, it's pretty simple. It's very hard at first. Start getting the hang of it, you know, get that in there. And basically, that's all that is, you know. Really simple, not really, but any which way, I hope this helped y'all, and I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you can, please like and subscribe. Be insane. But basically, that's it for today's tutorial. Hope y'all are having a great day, and I'm out. Peace. Hey guys, and welcome to How to Musty slash Breezy Flick. If you want to know when to go to straight to the, yeah,